The Parrot by Guy de Maupassant, Part 1. Everybody in Fécamp knew Mother Patin's story. She had certainly been unfortunate with her husband, for in his lifetime he used to beat her, just as wheat is threshed in the barn. He was master of a fishing bark, and had married her formerly because she was pretty, although poor. Patin was a good sailor, but brutal. He used to frequent Father Aubin's inn, where he would usually drink 4 or 5 glasses of brandy, on lucky days 8 or 10 glasses, and even more according to his mood. The brandy was served to the customers by Father Aubin's daughter, a pleasing brunette who attracted people to the house only by her pretty face, for nothing had ever been gossiped about her. Patin, when he entered the inn, would be satisfied to look at her and to compliment her politely and respectfully. After he had had his first glass of brandy, he would already find her much nicer. At the second he would wink. At the third he would say, "If you were only willing, Mademoiselle Désirée," without ever finishing his sentence. At the fourth he would try to hold her back by her skirt in order to kiss her. And when he went as high as 10, it was Father Aubin who brought him the remaining drinks. The old innkeeper, who knew all the tricks of the trade, made Désirée walk about between the tables in order to increase the consumption of drinks, and Désirée, who was a worthy daughter of Father Aubin, flitted around among the benches and joked with them, her lips smiling and her eyes sparkling. Patin got so well accustomed to Désirée's face that he thought of it even while at sea, when throwing out his nets, in storms or in calms, on moonlit or dark evenings. He thought of her while holding the tiller in the stern of his boat, while his 4 companions were slumbering with their heads on their arms. He always saw her smiling, pouring out the yellow brandy with a peculiar shoulder movement, and then exclaiming as she turned away, "There now, are you satisfied?" He saw her so much in his mind's eye that he was overcome by an irresistible desire to marry her, and not being able to hold out any longer, he asked for her hand. He was rich, owned his own vessel, his nets, and a little house at the foot of the hill on the retenue, whereas Father Aubin had nothing. The marriage was therefore eagerly agreed upon, and the wedding took place as soon as possible, as both parties were desirous for the affair to be concluded as early as convenient. 3 days after the wedding, Patin could no longer understand how he had ever imagined Désirée to be different.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?